So if you're like me and you're tired of being broke, you might want to give me a follow. Now, I'm going to tell you the two things that I believe you need in order to have a successful online business where you can make money consistently, not relying on TikTok algorithms or anything like that, because that can dry up overnight. But before we get into that, I want to tell you a little bit, just really quick, about who I am and why it matters. My name is Peet. I am a videographer / funnel builder. I've been in the entrepreneur space for 13, 14 years at this point, ever since I graduated college, or even when I was in college. I was kind of in that entrepreneur space, interning for entrepreneurs, all that kind of stuff. Then I got out and started doing wedding videography, where I had to learn how to do basically everything in my business, because I built a job, not a business. I didn't have employees. Like if I wanted a website built, I built a website. If I wanted business cards made, I made the business cards. Whatever it was in my business, I did it. I barely outsourced anything, which is terrible, but it did teach me a lot of stuff, mainly about how to make videos and how to build websites. So those are the two things I'm kind of combining here. While I was doing the weddings, I love the entrepreneurship side of things so much. And I was listening to a podcast called Entrepreneurs on Fire by a guy named Dumas. Fell in love with the show and decided I'm going to reach out to this guy and see if I can make a video for him totally for free. I did. I reached out to him. I spent about $1,300 for 10 minutes of his time, then offered him a free video shoot wherever he wanted in America. So I worked with Dumas for a while, off and on, just shooting different videos and connecting with him and his business and all that kind of stuff. It was really awesome. And then a whole series of like really cool adventures and experiences happened that led me to where I am today. I won't get into all of that in this video, but long story short is I live in Boise, Idaho now, and I work at the ClickFunnels headquarters for a guy named Russell Brunson. If you don't know him, he basically created sales funnels online. Like sales funnels have always been a thing, but like he created the software that allowed you to build them very easily. And I get to work there. And I fell in love with funnel building before I was working here. I was building funnels for myself and for other people. And I still do that on the side because I genuinely love it so much. And it's a little weird talking about that experience and all that, because I know Russell's probably watching. What's up, boss? I'm not just some random person with no experience. I've built funnels for people that have had 5-figure launches and that kind of stuff, but I also work inside of a 9-figure company where we run funnels all of the time. We have a funnel that we run every month. I won't get into all the details. Russell actually posted about it on his YouTube channel, so I'm okay sharing some of the numbers. He puts $1 million a month into ads for one funnel, and that funnel makes money. That's the kind of stuff we're working on and that I see him doing, and all the different tweaks and tests and everything that he's running blows my mind. It's absolutely amazing. So I literally get to learn funnel strategy and funnel tactics from the master of funnels. It blows my mind. Absolutely love it. If you're here, you're in the right place, because you want to change your life. You want to change your story. You want to change your legacy, right? You don't want to be what your family is. Most people want to be more. Most people want to say, I'm going to achieve so much greatness that everybody in my life can't believe it, because maybe you want to be a better provider, a better husband, a better wife, whatever it is, you want to reach that next level where you can enjoy life, where you don't have to worry about where the next month's rent is going to come from or where the utility bills are going to get paid from. You don't have to worry about that. So you're worried about, how do I make money? How do I get free from that? And you've watched people like Dave Ramsey, love him, but like if you're making 30 grand a year, the solution isn't to buy less coffee, it's to make more money, right? So if you're like me, then at some point in your life, probably this very moment, you've hit a point where you're just pissed off at your current situation. You're just so ready for change that if I told you that $1 million company, you owning that, was on the other side of a brick wall, you would sprint through that brick wall to get to it. That's what I want to do. I want to achieve that as well. I see people, I'm surrounded by people. I have friends now that do that regularly. It's amazing to see. And now I know, before I thought that being a millionaire was like some unattainable goal and, oh, you got to have like a crazy high mindset. You don't. The people I know that make millions of dollars are normal people. They just believe in themselves more than the average person. So if you're here because you want to succeed, like success is like oxygen to you. It's like, I'm not going to stop working. I'm not going to stop pushing forward. I can't ever stop trying the next thing because I can't accept that this is life. I can't accept that life is just waking up, going to a job all day, hating it, coming home, being exhausted from doing that and not wanting to do anything but play video games, when in reality, you would love to be living it up and going camping in the mountains for a week or doing whatever, traveling the world, giving your wife the life she could only ever dream of. Those kind of things, you want to be doing that. So that's why you're here watching this video. So what I said at the beginning, the two things that I believe you need in business to be successful, one is YouTube and two is sales funnels. Now, hang in with me right here really quick. I'm going to tell you why that's true, that it's not a theory. Everybody focuses on social media. You see people all the time, all the TikTokers, all the Instagram people, they're always trying to build their following so they can either get a sponsored post or a sponsored story or make the TikTok money or, get monetized on YouTube because, when you get monetized, that's when you make all your money. It's not. Just heads up, that's not where the money's at. YouTube, in my opinion, YouTube and sales funnels, the reason I say YouTube and not Instagram, not TikTok, not Facebook, all those other social media places, nobody says Facebook. Anyways, the reason it's YouTube is because one, you start at the top of this waterfall. You're creating this big piece of content, right? It's like this in itself is a funnel, but you create this big piece of content that can then be broken down into tons of other pieces of content. For instance, just so far in this video, I've probably said 3 or 4 different things that can be shorts or reels or anything like that, TikToks, but then I can also break that down and put it into carousel posts for Instagram where it's text-based or graphics, anything like that. I can break this video down into a ton of other pieces of content. So start with YouTube. Don't start trying to do everything everywhere. Just, I'm gonna make YouTube videos. I'm gonna research that and do it on this channel because I'm going to show you what I'm doing, the process that I'm going through. I literally have friends that are YouTubers that make money by putting out YouTube videos. And again, they're not doing it with YouTube money. Their channels aren't massive. They don't have millions and millions of followers, but they have a very successful business and a beautiful life. That's the goal, right? Is not to put the stress on yourself to get 7 million followers on YouTube, but it's to create a core audience that you can sell things to that actually add value. A lot of people hear that, sell things to, I don't want to be that kind of person. I don't want to be scammy or spammy. You're not. You're literally providing value. Like for instance, if you go to mattpeet.com/titles, I'll give you a PDF totally free where you get YouTube titles of outliers, of videos that have performed well and led to millions of views for different people, not my channel. I've curated these from other channels of outliers. It's beautiful. Go grab that, totally free. Feed it in ChatGPT, tell it what your video is about, and it'll spit out some titles. Give those a try. Again, that's providing value, right? That's all I'm asking you to do is create YouTube videos that provide value. Eventually, your audience will tell you what they want to buy. Currently, I sell funnel builds. So I'm not selling you anything right now. I have an idea of what I want to sell, but also I want to hear back from you as to what you're struggling with kind of thing. So I know how to help. So YouTube helps you start at the top. It helps you start by creating one piece of content that can be broken down and used in so many different ways. Sales funnels collect the money from the traffic. You provide a lot of value and you say, hey, go to mattpeet.com/titles. People go over there. I'm going to say, hey, give me your email address and I will give you this free thing that I've spent hours curating. It's like pages of titles, right? Cool, you get it totally for free. But what do I get? I get your email address. That means I get to stay in touch with you and build rapport and talk with you back and forth, ask questions. You get to ask me questions via the email newsletter, right? That's the switch here. That's the key point. Do not overlook this. This whole system does not work if you do not collect email addresses, because then the only money you're gonna make is gonna be from YouTube monetization, which again, please don't rely on that. The people that do that, it's very few and far between the people that make money with YouTube monetization, that actually make good money with it. Not saying it's impossible, just saying don't rely on it. Collect the email addresses, because then later on down the line, if I get a list of 10,000 people and a good group of them are saying, hey, Matt, I want to learn how to build a sales funnel like that. Can you show me how? I can make a course showing people how to build a sales funnel and sell the course, sell access to the live recording of the course, do that kind of stuff so I can create a business while I'm also providing value, showing people how to solve a problem. It's not scammy, it's not spammy, it's literally showing up for your audience. So those are the two things I believe you need. Now, if you're thinking, it sounds really techie, it sounds really difficult, it sounds really time consuming, yes, I'm not gonna lie, it is all of those things. But again, you're here because you're tired of your position in life. You're ready to change it, right? So it's time to put in the hours, it's time to put in the time to do that. And if you don't have all of the gear, that's fine. Start with your cell phone, recording videos like that. Just sit down, plan it out. If you have questions, please drop it in the comments. I absolutely love helping people. That's what I live for. Love that crap. So please drop comments as to what your questions are, and I'll make videos answering those questions. I'll show you how to record videos and how to get it all done. Personally, I have all of the gear because I'm a videographer. I have lights, I have cameras, I have all the fun stuff. You don't need it. I've also recorded videos on my cell phone before that have gotten thousands and thousands of views. YouTube funnels, yes, it can be techy. Yes, it can be time consuming. For instance, right now it's 10 o'clock at night when I'm recording this video. Why? Because I work for Russell Brunson. I work all day. Then I took my bike, went, got dinner, came home, planned this video. Now I'm shooting the video. Guess what? I have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning because I have to be at Russell's house at 5:30 a.m. tomorrow to shoot some videos. So yes, I would rather be asleep right now, but also I refuse to accept my position in life. I refuse to accept the legacy that I would currently leave if I died right now. I'm going to work harder. That way, one day when I die, people will be able to look at me and say, that guy worked hard. He provided for a lot of people. He did a lot of good in the world. He helped a ton of people. I want to leave a legacy. By just getting by in life, I know that's not gonna happen. So I'm here being super uncomfortable recording this video. I hate myself on camera. I literally have 4 videos in the queue that I've edited or that I've shot and like sent off to my editors that I haven't reviewed yet because I hate looking at myself. I hate doing this, but I'm doing it because I know it's so important. And the information I have in my head can change a lot of people's lives. So it's my responsibility to share that information. Make the information in your head, make that your responsibility. I work for Russell in a company called Prime Mover. It's not ClickFunnels, it's like his other company. And the whole thing is like Atlas Shrugged. You're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, right? Whatever you have going on in your life right now, it's heavy. The trials, the tough things you're going through. Maybe you have a family, you have a wife and kids and you're trying to support them, but it's hard. You want to give them a good Christmas, right? I love Christmas. You have kids and you want to give them a good Christmas. You have a wife and you want to take her out on amazing dates. You want to rent that limousine. You want to get that penthouse apartment in downtown, right? She deserves that, right? And please don't think that because, oh, it's going to take too much time. Wait till the kids go to bed and say, honey, I'm going to go work for an hour on my YouTube channel. Come in, record a video, send it off to your editors if you can afford that. If not, use CapCut to edit. I use CapCut Pro now more than I use Premiere Pro. It's that good. And again, if you're thinking it's too expensive to do it, pull out your cell phone, stand in front of a window. You want good lighting and good audio. Keep the cell phone relatively close to you so you're not, the further distance, the worse audio gets, and lighting. You don't want to shoot in a dark corner of a room because it makes it really grainy. Stand in front of a window during the daytime, record that way. All right, so if you're like me and you're ready to go ahead and start taking this on, you're ready to run, you're ready to sprint, comment trial down below. I'll personally respond with a link to give you a free funnel that I have built. I built it for one of my clients. It's doing great. I'm going to rebrand it so you don't know who the client is, but you get it for free. All you got to do is go in there and change the branding. You change the style guide, you change the images and the copy, which for copy, use ChatGPT. Don't make it too difficult, right? We're not all copywriters. So comment trial down below. I'm going to give you that link. If you're ready to learn even more about funnels and YouTube and all of that growth, watch this video right here and I'll see you over there.